I ain't thiefing, so stop beefing. What's up? It's your boy Cintron coming back at you with a reaction/review video. And this time you're looking at Attack on Titan, and you guys, you know from the series that I love this anime. Love anime, period. So we're gonna be prognosticating into this video, and then further events and everything connected to it. Looking at about 13 seconds of footage today, and I seen a lot of y'all downvoted the last video because that's me beatboxing over the beat, but I had to take the other one down because it got copyright claimed, and I'm like, it was like over the song, so that's why I had to go ahead and put my song in there. I'm gonna try another song today, and if y'all don't hear that and end up hearing my voice again, that's why. So guys, come on with the downvotes and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be cute, not trying to be fancy, not trying to be get myself well known over beatbox or whatever, or like basically not even beatboxing, but using my sound, using my voice to make sound. But I'm just trying to not get a copyright claim because I want to actually to the not have them take away the payments for the video, whatever, in the future if I even clear 1,000 views, whatever. So please understand that, but yeah, moving on. Let's get into this quick clip real quick. So kids, don't join a gang or click.
今の俺にはわかる。お前たちは世界を救おうとした。そうなんだろう。うるさい。どうしてお前らは俺を死なせてくれないんだ。
I mean, I know it's short, but it's intense. So let's go ahead and get right into these pictures. And why do I always do this? Damn it. Nope, that's not the right one. Here we go. All right, so we're going back to the baseball. And previously in the other video, I'm wondering, like what kind of, since we had Mr. Beast Titan playing a game of baseball with their lives in season 3, throwing rocks, like saying I changed the angle on that one. Look how I threw that pitch. Shut the fuck up, you fucking mass murderer, goddamn soulless creature, beast. I mean, yeah, you're a beast, but not that kind of beast, not like celebrated. But what does the game of baseball kind of mean to them in this society? Like I guess, and then they have technologies around the 1920s, so they're dressed and such. So it's like the early days of baseball. I guess whatnot. But yeah, so let's move on to the next slide. Click, and we see that dude. Oh, hey. Who's trying to in the process of trying to become a soldier in the first first part of the clip, and he's walking away from Reiner. Obviously he's looking at him like as a big brother type, and they're getting this on his face. Oh yeah, hey Reiner. And Reiner just looks conflicted. Just he looks so his soulless as far as his soul is taken out. He doesn't give a damn anymore. Whatever. He's lost his dog in the fight. So I mean, he's like whatever, whatever. So he's going off, visiting Reiner, and so that means Reiner's kind of encased, in some kind of maybe self-imposed, exile or whatever, or enclosure that he's just separating himself from everyone else. I mean, he lost his life partner. He lost his partner, Bertolt, on that mission, and they made a great deal to each other. Him, Annie, Marcel, and Reiner were coming into paradise, the age of 11 or maybe a little bit under. I don't know how long they were out there in the wilderness, training before they went to, or training or getting ready or getting prepared, to attack paradise before they, eventually did. But obviously they were closely bonded, through that, experience, and it's going to the warrior program, but going off to attack this new land together as a team, and they already lost one of their members going into the mission. Before the mission even officially started, thanks to Ymir. Snacks. Just desserts, bitch. But yeah, these new warriors, you can see the admiration he has for Reiner, and then Reiner just kind of like, whatever, like a mom that doesn't want their kid Yeah, whatever. I'm just doing this because I'm a parent or whatever. All right, let's move on to the next slide. Click. So he's stepping down onto the stairs, man, and he's going down a dark path. And let's go to the next slide. Click. Man, it's looking ominous. Some stairs. Like, where's he headed with this? You already know. I got like from the clip where he's gonna, eventually attempt or try to do. But let's move on to the next slide. Click. Yo, he picked up a bullet, and I don't even know what not shell load, what capacity, what amount of firepower this is, 35 millimeter, 45, whatever. But he's picking up the bullet, like he's at that point. So I mean, the fact that he's even just has that in his hand, it means he's somewhat committed to doing it. So what a dark path to be on. All right, let's go to the next pick. Click. So he load up what? My boy said, I'm finna load up a whole cartridge of these mugs, man, to take himself out. Like, he's got the hammer cocked. I mean, what looks like the hammer? I don't know. That's a hammer, whatever. It could be a sight or whatever. But he is ready to do this shit. Man, and then part of me feels bad, but then part of me I'm like the other part letting know, like, this is the dude that crashed through the gates and sent Aaron's mom to her doom. I remember on the second gates, the doom, those people with those titans coming in. Bert, his bitch ass did that first part. But yeah, I feel sympathy for him. Nah, I don't feel no sympathy for you, dog. Next pick, click. And I'm seeing his hand. I'm like, that's got to be Reiner. That's got to be Reiner. You know what I'm saying? He's they're brothers. Blood brothers. Not blood brothers. Not go down that route. But yeah, they're brothers in arms, and they fought side by side. I remember like the intro of season 3, the latter half. They're like back to back. What do you call it? And like they show like his hand on Reiner, and then Reiner's hand on him in turn, because they're just so closely bonded. I respect their bond or whatever, without shitting on them, because I hate both of them, one more than the other. If you've been watching the series, I hate Bert. I hate Reiner, but I fucking hate Bert. That tall motherfucker. But what I'm saying, like I assumed that was him, because I just they're brothers, and whatnot, so they're so closely tied to one another. But lo and behold, next slide, click. It's Aaron. I'm like, why is he having these memories of this guy? This guy effing hates you. I remember in season 2, when they captured Aaron for this, they captured Aaron, and they were gonna take him back to Marley. And on the way there, they had made stumps out of him. Chopped off or bit off his arms and legs and appendages. And he's like, all right, man, just untie me, man. I'm not gonna do nothing. And Reiner comes in. And he's like, psych, bap, 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 bit. Like, he just how much he hated that dude. He had no chance of winning with them goddamn nubs, but he didn't give a fuck. He didn't give two shits. But so why is this dude crossing his mind? Why is he waxing poetic about Aaron, the dude? The worst person to have is the court is Aaron. Like, he knows how much a dude hates him, but he's like, it just goes to the fact that, like, not only the multiple personalities, but he's conflicted as hell. Conflicted. And he's feeling some kind of guilt, like, what could that be? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but like, there's they were also kind of brothers in arms as well. 3 years training together, like 3 effing years. And he said it, in the clip that'll play in the end of this video, close to in. I spent 3 years surrounded by you idiots, and like, he doesn't know up from down, left from right, wrong from right, anymore, because that's what war does, man. Like, and that's why this is such a beautiful anime, because I mean, there's many points, but I'll just say that, you know, was this one, like, showing you the effects of war, both sides, soldiers, civilians, the fallout, damage, you know, collateral damage they call, you know, history and I mean, yeah, it just affects so many, you know, areas. Let's move on to the next picture. Click. And like you can see the intensity in his eyes, like here, like he just like he's desperate. And then next bit, click. It escalates because, you know, he's about to, you know, try and, you know, pull that trigger, man. So it's like his eyes just become it's just so like, you know, like I don't want to say terror in his eyes, but just like the awful commitment that he has to this act, you know. But anyways, let's go to the next slide. Click. And then you see gun in his mouth, man. It's like, but seriously though, I don't know if can it kill him? I mean, like, is it gonna, it's a, you know, blow off their neck? I mean, or like damage the nape of their neck. But you know, I mean, I know a shotgun can do that probably. So if he wanted to do it, should have pulled a shotty, Reiner. But he's just. I mean, like, he's in his room. You can see he's isolated. You know, light, you know, bursting through. So he's in a prison, you know, of sort, you know, self-imposed probably, but a prison of sorts. You know, not mentally as well, because he's at the end of his rope. You know, he just doesn't care anymore. And like, why did he get to this point when he came back? What pushed him to this point? Like the guilt, you know, over like what he's done, and the confliction, because they conscripted them as children. You know, like to join, you know, to fight this war that obviously were theirs, and fight against their own people at that, you know, and then finding out that these are your people, maybe coming back and talking with people that he discovered, okay, wow, okay, this country really did me like that. Kind of like how I feel about Americans on some level. But man, that's just dark. You know, like the fight, like, I mean, like how hard he fought in the war, and how hard he fought to keep a secret that he was a Titan shifter and stay alive, and then for him to get to this point. And like, you know, in the tower as well, is like he fought like to, you know, he could let the Titan eat him, whatever, and like, you know, whatever. But like he fought tooth and nail, you know, Titan armor plate to plate, you know, to make it out of there, to try to succeed on his mission. But you know, like to reach this point, man, like, and then, you know, like, well, I mean, what would that say to the guys that look up to him, like the kid earlier, that, you know. You know, but obviously, I think, you know, he survives this, and then, you know, maybe we'll see, you know, moving forward, and then, like, does he mentally recover, or, you know, does he become more emboldened, strengthened by going through this trial of conscience? But I don't know, we don't know. Anyways, next picture. And Aaron's looking at him like, I mean, I know this is from the past, but Aaron's looking like, I'm coming for you, motherfucker. I'm coming for you, and you know it. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop me. Like, and how relentless he was. And you see in the rest of the, you know, like video, he rampages, you know, through the city, whatnot. But man, Aaron is coming, son. And ain't shit you can do to stop him. All right, next pick, click. And Ryan's just like, all right, challenge accepted, or just like, you know, like, I'm ready for you to take my life. I don't know which look this is, like, but he just seems like resigned to his fate. And it's funny, these pictures were taken these were coming from the past, but how well they fit the current atmosphere as far as, you know, the roles go. Because Aaron is coming for his ass, and like he knows, and I feel like he's still himself. Obviously, I mean, maybe he don't want to face the dude. He want to throw in the towel way before that, whatever. But I'll be interested to see when they face off in this season, what's gonna happen, conversation-wise, or like, you know, like it's gonna be all out, knockdown, drag out fight, because he hates him too. He already got one half of the equation. Bert, tasty morsel, motherfucker. You tall bacon bite. Bert, you burped off more than you could chew, bit. All right. Anyways, next pick. But yeah, he's got his hand on the trigger, man. Like, it just. He's gonna do this. He's committed to it. And then next pick, click. He's pulling that shit. So ain't no going back. So I want to see the ramifications, just like the fallout. Like if he does kill himself, you know, I mean, because then if he kills himself, he would go off. His Titan power would go off into the diaspora, and then, you know, end up on the Marley side or Paradise side into a new, baby, and the power, would end up in someone of one of Ymir's people's side. I mean, one of Ymir's people on either side could be. But yeah, you don't know. But he's committed to doing it. So like, man, dark. And I think that's the last pick. But the introduction, they were saying like, Reiner was saying, I mean, like the kid was saying, the dude, I mean, like the current me understands. You guys tried to save the world, right? And like, so he looks up to them, and like they, like whoever came back, Zeke came back, and Burner and Annie, Bertold and Annie didn't come back. But he understands what they're trying to do, because he's in the same position that Reiner was, so he's brainwashed, and like Reiner maybe trying to get through them, and like just that adds to his guilt. Like these soldiers are fighting, just as lost as I was, and like they're going to go down the same path, and there's nothing I can do to stop them, because if I do try to stop them, I'm become a traitor and whatnot. And man, that's a rock in a hard place, and I don't want to be there. And he's just like, shut up. Why won't y'all just let me die? Oh man, like he feels he's racking himself over the guilt. Like like the most personality probably is gone now, and it's just maybe he fused back into just one person, and he's racked by that guilt that he now lives with it. It's no longer separated. He's conscious of it all the time. Boy. And I already know, I snuck a little peek at next week's video. It's gonna be so good, so good. Man, I know I talked too long. But anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you vibe. And I know I'll be here too long.
ここに長く居すぎてしまったんだな。
It's time to.